last video that I would have my bedside nursery cart ready, and I'm gonna show you guys now how I set it up. This is what I think is gonna work for us personally. Obviously you can add whatever you want on yours. This is just an idea of what I think will be best when we are doing those late night changes, late night feedings, and or anything else in between. So I'm gonna show you our setup. In that first tier, we have a diaper caddy. We actually had it in the changing area station that we had on the chest of drawers where we now have put our wardrobes for the kids. But I decided to fill up every crevice with diapers just so I don't have to keep refilling them, because newborns go through diapers like there is no tomorrow. Like as soon as you change them, they already went again. So full to the max here. These are actually newborn diapers. We have size 1 diapers prepared just in case she doesn't fit into these, but every cubby is full with diapers. On the side here, I added 2 different types of diaper rash cream. I got the Sweet Cheeks diaper paste from Tubby Todd because we love Tubby Todd over here. So I thought I'd try this. We didn't use this with Nathan. We actually used the A&D ointment, which also worked great, but I thought I'd give this one a try. It has 14% zinc oxide, which is the same thing that Desitin actually has, or this one has 40% zinc oxide. But this one is maximum strength and it's really good for when babies actually get a rash. So I have both here. We're going to use this as a preventative, and then this one is just in case she actually does get a rash. And then on the side, we actually got some diaper disposable bags just so we can put the diaper in there and then throw it away later. So those are on the side here. Beside the caddy on that top shelf, I put in some reusable changing pad covers. Again, we used to use these on our old changing pad that we had. Originally, when I was looking for a changing pad for Nathan, I wanted the Kikaru peanut changing pad, but then I found the Skip Hop wipeable one, and I thought they were very similar, so I got that one instead. But now we are not going to have any. We're just going to change her wherever we have landed. So I am using these. They are waterproof, and I have a whole bunch, so I thought I can just add them in there so that when we're changing her, in case there's an accident, we could just grab another one. That way, in any surface, whether it's the couch or the bed, we don't have to worry about a mess. On the second shelf of the cart, I added some like dividers. They're just storage dividers that we found at IKEA. These were on sale, I think, for $1, so I got a whole bunch. And then I got some smaller black ones that I'll show you right now. But in here, I put wipes just because in the top shelf they didn't fit. So I put wipes in here. And then inside this, I put in this acrylic smaller cubby divider. And I have pacifiers in here ready for her to go. And some of her clips for the pacifiers too. So they're in here. And then we just place them in here. Next to that, I put in another little, this is the black one I was telling you guys about. So I put in another little cubby there, and in here I filled it up with a whole bunch of birth cloths. Nathan wasn't he didn't spit up that much. It was like really rare when he did. I don't know how this baby's gonna be, but I thought I'd be prepared with some burp cloth. So I have like a whole little cubby here. We'll see if she ends up not spitting up as much, just as Nathan. I might switch it out for something else. But for now, we have burp cloths. Okay, on that second shelf of the cart, I also am adding this pillow. Oh, it's so bright. I'm sorry, this light is so bright, but it's late and we needed to make a video. But okay, so this is a pillow that helps with the baby's head shape. So we are using this pillow to put her down whenever we're changing her. We will be using it solely when we are watching her. When she's awake, she's not going to be having this in her bassinet. Just solely when she has awake time and she's on her back, or when we're changing her. The last shelf is basically my shelf. I guess it's both of our shelves, but it includes some nursing essentials like reusable and disposable breast pads And it's also divided into cubbies just because it's easier and things don't get mixed up. But let me show you what I have. So it's actually pretty stocked. I have a cubby here with a whole bunch of disposable breast pads, and then I also have reusable breast pads. I actually prefer the reusable ones over the disposable ones, but I got both just in case because sometimes I go through these quickly and I'll have these as backups. But this is stocked up with that. In the next cubby I have my Willow pumps, and I have all of my Willow parts. I still need to wash them, sanitize them so we can use them. But these are where they're gonna go, so I could just grab them and use them whenever I need to. I don't plan on pumping as much just because I'll be home a lot with baby. But I did pump a lot with Nathan because I was still in nursing school, and I would take these to my preceptorship and pump every 2 hours and then bring them home for Lalo to feed him whenever I was gonna be gone the next day. But so that's what I have here, just in case I need to pump, or I have to, like, if I get too full and he doesn't empty out the breast, I can always just pump a little extra with these things here. I also have some of these. These are breast milk bags for, you know, to store, like storage breast milk bags. And I got these for my baby shower. Willow also has some that specifically are used inside the pump. I haven't gotten any of those because I have like so I have a container where the milk actually goes directly into the container, and then from the container you pour it into one of the bags. I like the nano baby bags. I use them with Nathan. I actually have a specific little, it's like a plastic little shelf where the shape of these little bags fit perfectly in the freezer, so I really like them. I do have a whole bunch in stock that we got for a baby shower, so I put one of those little bags on the side just because, like I said, I don't think I'll be pumping as much, but just in case. I actually want to like take a step back for a second and say that although I won't be using my Willow pump, I will be using the Hakas. I have the Haka Ladybug that I just got. I haven't used this. I've heard good things, that you just kind of suction it on and it's supposed to help a lot better than this one. But I use this with Nathan, like the original Haka, and I really liked it. So I got both just to see which one I would like better. But obviously definitely need storage bags if I'm going to be using these in order to store some milk. So I'll be having those there too. Finally, I'll also be including in that bottom shelf, if I have room somehow, my nibble balm in there. And in a previous video I had mentioned that I had got some hot and cold therapy breast pads. I don't know where I put them, I can't find them, but I'm also going to be adding them to that bottom shelf. I kind of wanted to have a shelf where we can do like snacks and I can have my water and stuff, but they didn't fit in this cart, and I feel like this was already enough for me. I don't want to have a whole other cart. I could easily walk into the kitchen and back to grab a snack and a water. So, but that's also an idea. You can also have a shelf full of snacks, so you don't have to be getting up to get them. So you can place your water, so you can just have an extra cubby that's just dedicated for you, even some electrolyte like powder to mix into your water. I've also seen some moms who do a shelf in their cart that have like medications, like the little snot suckers, the boogie wipes. They also have like a nail file. They'll also add like the gripe water, the vitamin D drops for those who are breastfeeding, which would be good to have it on hand. Actually, I think I'm going to add those to my breastfeeding shelf. You can add one of those shelves if that's necessary to you, or if you're not breastfeeding and you don't need that breastfeeding shelf, you can totally add a snack shelf or a first aid shelf on your cart. But that is it. That is everything I have for today. Of course, as the baby comes, I'm gonna be assessing this cart and seeing kind of what works and what's not working, and I'll be changing things out or replacing them with other things. But for now, that is what is working for us, what I think is gonna work for us. If you have anything again to add, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. I'll try to answer. And again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. And I will see you next time. Bye.